going? How's it going? Can you guys hear me okay with that volume level? Is that an acceptable volume? Raise this up a little bit more. I can actually stand up straight. Awesome. All right, if I could have everybody's attention for a minute. This is only going to take a couple of minutes. I was kind of telling some people as we were getting ready that the other day, a couple months ago, as we were thinking about how we were going to handle Nano this year, Allie and I made the mistake of going on the ML forums and finding that there are other municipal liaisons out there who do a lot more than we do with the theme every year, it turns out. And don't get me wrong, no one in this room that knows me is surprised that there are other people doing better than me. Trust me, I'm least surprised of all. But it turns out that people actually do a lot with the theme. And so some basic ideas other people had we felt were a good start, and then we decided to take it a step or 75 or 100 steps further than a lot of other people do. So I have a quick dramatic reading for you guys, and this is relevant to how the theme is going to play out for the year. And once I'm done with the reading material, I'll sort of explain how some of this stuff is going to go, but I think some of it's kind of explained in here. You're just going to have to imagine I have like the Justice League announcer voice as I do this. Just like I don't, so. We are the heroes of the League of Letters and Light. Our mission is to bring literacy to the world through the power of fascinating fiction. Much like other lesser-known leagues, we work on our own, striving in our own boroughs and cities to inspire people through our prose. But in times of great need, the signal is lit and the league comes together. This is one of those times. Our greatest enemy, Nanos, has returned, as he seems to do every November. Nanos, a being of immense power, and his legion of minions, the Illiterati, have fought against great storytelling since the beginning of time, or 1999. Last year, the League fought valiantly, and Nanos was blasted into space over 15.5 million miles away. Unfortunately, he crash-landed on the home world of the peaceful plot bunnies, a world full of mystery, action, and suspense. It appears that while there, he learned the legend of the writing gems, 6 powerful stones that control all stories. We have a contact in the land of the plot bunnies, a Chris Batty, and he tells us that Nanos believes these stories to be true and is, as we speak, seeking out the 6 gems. It is now up to us to stop Nanos by any means necessary. Only through the power of your words can we, as a league, be mighty enough to defeat Nanos and his Illiterati. We will face many challenges along the way, and at each turn, you will decide whether we will succeed or fail. Nanos is stronger than he ever was before, and we will need to unite as a league to defeat him. Only when we unite, writing more words than ever, will we succeed. We have the strength of story to stand against him. Others may aid us in our fight, but the tide of battle will be determined by you. Thank you. So to give you an idea how this is going to work, we have 2 different things going on this month. We have a solo game that you will play just with yourself, and we have a region-wide game. The solo game's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about it. We spent, and by we, this was actually on me. Surprisingly, I did the actual work this time. And I spent like a significant amount of time building a website where you can go to this website and put in your Nano username, and based on your word count, it'll tell you who you're currently fighting. So there are a total of 5 villains that you will fight throughout the course of the month, each of them named after a writerly problem. And I'll tell you the first one because that's who you face right away. Your first villain is Doc Proc, or Dr. Procrastination. And when you go to this website, and we'll share out the link on the forums and everything else later, but when you go to this website, you'll put in your username, and it will tell you the backstory of Dr. Proc. It will tell you where she came from and how she became an evil villain, and it'll also give you her strength. So for example, Doc Proc has a strength of 5,000. So once you've written 5,000 words, you are strong enough to defeat Doc Proc. And you'll get a nice little badge showing that you've defeated them that you can throw on your Nano header or Facebook or Twitter or wherever to share off your success. And you'll also then be ready to face the next villain. And I'm not going to share that until you get there. But that's the next villain you'll face off, and that one has like 12,000 strength. So as you go through the month, once you hit your 50,000, you'll have defeated off the 5 leaders of Nanos' Illiterati. That is your goal, personally, is to defeat the Illiterati. But as a region, we're taking it a step further. We have all of our word counts by day from last year in a spreadsheet. And every day, at the end of the day, we will pull our region-wide word counts. And if we've beaten our region-wide word counts, then we will have done well in our fight against Nanos. And if we don't beat them, we will have lost in our fight against Nanos for the day or the 3 days or whatever. And throughout that time, it's going to kind of run like a game of D&D, Dungeons & Dragons, where if we've done really well, it's like a very strong dice roll in the story, and so on and so forth. And I will be slowly writing the story of the League of Letters and Light facing off against Nanos throughout the entire month. In fact, this has now become my nano writing project, is to write this because I've taken this way too far and I'm now currently obsessed. And as the month goes on, we will try to defeat Nanos and take away this writing gem so that he does not destroy stories as we know it throughout the month of November. There will be games going on the entire time. Check the Facebook, the Twitter, the forums. All of that stuff will be posted everywhere so you can get access to it. But there will be stuff going on the entire month to get everybody involved in the spirit of Nano and try to defeat Nanos, the ultimate villain of all evil. So, there you go. That's what I got for you guys for today. Thank you.